This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
So you want to be a YouTuber? Well, I have learned a thing or two over the last 6 years, but I do always wonder what it would be like if I had to start a channel all over again. What would it be about? Would I do things the exact same way to grow my channel? And honestly, probably not. I'm a business owner and content creator from Toronto, Canada. I ran my own video production company specializing in corporate video production. And taking my experience as a producer director in the corporate world, combining it with my skills as a photographer and cinematographer, I then started my own company and began producing content on YouTube, ranging from short films to educational photography and video tutorials. So since starting YouTube, I have worked with some amazing clients, including Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, the Spanish Tourism Board, and the Scottish Tourism Board. I'm gonna give you guys a little slice of what I've learned throughout my journey so that you can finally press that record button and get started on that channel you have always wanted to make. And then, have some success with growth a little faster than I did. So we're not here to cut corners. I just want to help streamline your process so that it's not so all over the place like mine was when I first started. So let's get right into it and start with our first of 4 main steps. Brand strategy. First, we're going to isolate what makes your business and brand unique. Then we'll use that to build your ideal social media strategy. Think of it as the compass that guides your creative ship through the turbulent seas of social media, because without a strategy, you absolutely will find yourself lost and confused. You need to decide on your niche, and you need to be insanely passionate about that niche because you're gonna have to talk about it a lot. Part of this is also your why and your unique story. So why did you want to start this channel? Who are you serving? And how did you end up here in the first place? This narrative is what forms the emotional bond between you and your audience. Now, a good technique to try and figure out your niche is to write down at least 5 video ideas you would make if you had the time, money, and resources available to you. So what's interesting for you to make? Now, from those videos, you can create kind of like a web that connects all of those videos together. And that web will reveal at least 3 content pillars that overlap in all of these different video areas. And now you have your content pillars. You have the freedom to choose 3. These could be anything, but they are not limited to food, travel, business, family, sports, or even photography and videography. Once you're happy with your choices, you want to go ahead and develop your brand voice. Whether it's witty, informative, or heartfelt, your voice gives your content kind of like a distinct flavor. I would recommend just trying to be yourself. Don't be something that you're not, and that is ultimately going to give you that brand voice. So be completely and authentically you. Next, you want to isolate your ideal audience. So who are the people who resonate with your vision and your values? Who is going to be watching your content? Crafting content that speaks to them is the key to forging those meaningful connections and is what will keep that audience coming back and continuing to watch your content. Don't let this whole process intimidate you and hold you back from creating content though. It's always best to just get started, and it's okay to have to figure out all of these little things about your brand as you go. That's pretty much what I did. I'm just trying to give you guys a bit of a leg up. So having a brand strategy will just make things faster for you ultimately if you do this before shooting your first video.
You enjoying this video? Cool. Couple things I'm gonna ask you to do then. 1, maybe subscribe to my channel. 2, listen to me talk about Squarespace for a minute. Thanks. I used Squarespace to make my website. I legitimately did, even before they paid me to do this ad. The template I chose was clean and stylish, and I literally built it myself. I really struggle with design, but Squarespace made it super easy for me to showcase my portfolio beautifully. The platform is super easy for me to customize, update regularly, and I can get analytics about the purchases made on my digital products through my online store. And I run my own business, so I don't have time to learn a whole new platform. All right, so head over to Squarespace for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can use this code right here to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks, Squarespace. Now back to the video.
The next step is hitting record. But wait! Before you start any of the production, you need to understand your level of commitment to the channel. So are you going to treat this channel as a business, a hobby? How much time and money will you be investing into the channel to build it and help it grow? When you answer those questions, it'll kind of help you know what level of production you want to have with your videos. So decide on the output level and set a goal for yourself quarterly and stick to it. I recommend posting at least 1 video per week to see consistent growth. To help with this, this, make a schedule. Strive to plan at least 2 weeks of content ahead of time. And for optimal results, consider sitting down a month in advance to plan all of your content and shoot days for the entire month. And then I would say do a check-in at like the 2-week mark to see if you need to make any adjustments, because doing this 2-week check-in allows you to take advantage of any current trends, which can significantly then boost your engagement. Now, you're ready to record and upload your first few videos, so congratulations. And that is probably the biggest step that holds people back from creating a channel in the first place. It may not be perfect right away, but everyone has to start somewhere, and the more you invest in it and time into it, the better the content will get, and most importantly, the easier it's going to feel for you to keep creating. If you're looking to improve certain aspects of your videos down the line, you can use this platform as a resource. Watch other creators and learn how they do it. So great start by just showing up here on my channel. The next step for you guys is consistency. Consistency means your niche, personality, style of content, and posting frequency. Posting consistently on your channel is important for several reasons, from creating brand visibility to providing you a competitive advantage over those who are not posting consistently. Consistency is also what the algorithm prefers. So the more frequently you post, the more priority will be provided to your posts on the platform. There's a healthy balance you'll have to find between quality and quantity. In my opinion, done is better than perfect, but you'll find your sweet spot as you continue to create. When it comes to your own brand's visibility, social media algorithms tend to favor and prioritize content from accounts that post frequently and on a regular basis. Plus, algorithms on social media are often updated or changed, affecting the way they distribute and display content. By posting consistently, you'll be able to adapt to these changes more quickly as they present themselves to you, and it'll become more likely that your content will be seen then by a larger audience, which then in turn helps increase your brand's visibility and reach across all platforms. You catching my drift? The final step is growth. There are lots of varying engagement techniques you can use to help promote your brand and build a larger audience. The first is simple: adapt to your audience. Now, I'm not saying let your audience control the creative ship, but do use them to show you the way. Your audience's excitement is one of your biggest resources when it comes to social media. So responding to those comments, messages, or mentions promptly helps engage with your audience in a way that acknowledges their contributions to your brand and showcases a sense of appreciation. It also does help initially when you post a piece of content to be engaging on it and replying to contents that all contributes to the algorithm. Go even a step further and interact on other people's channels as well. You can do that a little bit before posting and during your post and a little bit after. It is social media after all, so continuing the engagement, not just on your own channel, is what it's all about. Last but not least, make friends and collaborate with other creators. There is so much to learn from other creators. Most importantly, their audience will see that collaboration. They'll get intrigued and then check out your profile and then maybe give you a follow. A collaboration is the ultimate referral and really helps with quick growth. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope some of these tips will help you speed through the process of growing your own YouTube channel in 2024. And I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll be here all year again.